Am I an idiot, or was that compass always there? Okay, I feel dumb now. Hey guys! I'm Rod the Fox, and welcome back to From the Depths. Now, I'm going to be heading back into the vehicle design again today, as I've been doing for the past little while. But, as I mentioned, I will be getting into the campaign very, very soon. As soon as these vehicles are done, I will be getting into it. Now, one thing I want to mention today is about the last vehicle that we've been working on. This is the last one, you guys remember. This is the one that I've been modifying to suit the large missiles. Now, one thing I might actually do today is completely scrap this design, and I still work with the same base of like having the same design, but make it bigger. And so it will be able to properly accommodate this type of missile, because like I mentioned the last episode that I worked on this, this missile here is only 1 block size. This one here is a 4x4, and like I mentioned, it's good like symmetrically for width, but it's not for height, and that's because of how this ship is built. So I'm going to work on making a new vehicle, and I'll get back to you guys and show you what it looks like. Okay, I started doing work on the first hull, and you guys see it's slowly taking shape. It's going to be a bit bigger than the previous one that we built. It's going to be 10 pieces long instead of 9, and it's going to be 6 wide instead of 5, so it's going to be slightly bigger. And these gaps here, I originally put these little beams to mark out where I'm going to be putting the walkways, because this is going to be just like the previous aircraft that we built, but it's going to be slightly bigger, and it's going to be using the large missiles. And so to accommodate for that, I decided to go with a double hull right here. And this is not only going to better aid in symmetry for, the vertical symmetry, but it's also going to give a little bit of like extra layer of defense. And for something like this, that's kind of what I want. But I put this mirror in the right place. Oh, good. Okay, I'll catch you guys again in a few minutes when I have more of this built. Okay, I got the wooden interior almost done, and I had to make it a little bit wider because with it only being 8 wide, it was a little bit squished and it looked weird. Although this does look weird now, especially with how thick the middle is, this is a symmetrical circle, and I will continue with the work here, and I'll fill in the doorways here for the hallway sections, because if I must be honest, I do like these hallway sections. It's something a bit different. This is meant to be something new. This is meant to be something I never explored before, because even though I did build a few aircraft in this game before in the past, I want to do something different. I want to explore an area that I never explored before, and even though this really isn't that much different, the designs themselves are completely different, and that's what I want. I want to have different designs. Because building the same thing over and over and trying to vary on those designs honestly gets a little boring after a while. But this, if I must be honest, even though there are still like varied designs, they're not as, I'd say, extreme. And I do like even like the subtle variances of like taking something that is completely new and different and like even making it bigger. I do like that. And okay, I'm just making sure now that all of these doorways actually built properly. And one thing I'm going to do next, as I've been doing so far, I'm going to make the metal exterior, and then I'm going to, I think I did the same thing with the previous one. If you guys want some tips on how to build something like this, build one section first, then use the prefab mode and copy it, and then flip it over on its head. So that way you'll have the exact same thing forward and back, even if the front is different than the back. As long as it's symmetrical up and down, you will be fine. And one thing I will say that some of you guys might be wondering, so I mentioned this in a previous episode of this, I believe it was the last one, the one that I showed off the large missiles, I will be making an aircraft that uses those. That I can guarantee. I will be making an aircraft that uses those because, whoa, do they look absolutely ridiculous. And I might need to change this up because I don't think this is going to work all that out well. Alright guys, I got the first section here finished, well, the exterior done. And I just came with an idea. I think I did this on the, yeah, I did this with the previous one. I'm doing the same thing here again, but I'm doing something slightly different. Like, I'm still going to have the beams here and stuff, but I'm going to place wood on the inside of here just so everything matches up, where this is like a, this is like a double layer of wood. And I swear, this is cross out music. Just listen. This sounds like something that's straight out of cross out. Like, what the hell? Wait, am I an idiot, or was that compass always there? Okay, I feel dumb now. I'm not sure why, but this one might be one of the most like robust, or at least robust looking aircraft I made yet. And this is just a bigger version of the Gemini. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. This is different. Hold on. Yeah, that's different because from what I remember from the previous laser design, it didn't have this armor on the outside, and it didn't have like the yellow sleeve on the inside. All it had was just the lenses. Whoa! It still retains a lot of the design it had previously. It does look better. This is... whoa! Hold on. I want to see this. Okay, that looks as cool as I expected. Holy crap! Like, just imagine putting this on the end of a spin block. Oh, I think my brain either just exploded or I got an idea. I don't know which. Doesn't look like all the laser stuff has gotten changed, because the laser transceiver still looks the same. So it looks like that they're in the process of changing the laser stuff, but they're not quite done yet. Yeah, because you guys see, like, some of the stuff does look the same. The hell? Whoa! Wait a minute. That looks familiar. That dome? I could be mistaken, but is it this? Oh my god. Wait, what the hell did I just pick? Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. Okay, this was in it before, but this wasn't. Whoa. Hey guys, I had a look at the other stuff that was in the things here. Nothing else has changed. Like, I had a look at the particle cannons. Except for like the new additions here, like nothing else has been changed. Whoa. I didn't look at this though. Holy crap. Oh, I really should make a particle cannon. Well, crap, shouldn't I? That's what this is telling me. Especially this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. So does this have like the same number of ports as the other one does? Because it only has 4 ports. Or does this one have like 5? So here's the regular one, and we're already seeing the back one. I like this. I do genuinely like this, and this stuff has already been into it. Though there is something in here that caught my attention. They finally freaking did it, because the only things that we had previously to the for turning coolant units was this. But now we got a dedicated corner and more directional spreaders, which I do like. That's one thing I've been freaking needing. Because like originally, if you wanted to have coolers, you have to place them like this. Which, I mean, sure, it's effective, but it looks a little weird. Unless you have stuff coming off the back of them. But now the fact that you have these put in, yeah, that looks a lot better. I will be honest, that looks a lot better. You know what? Let's have a look at these. Okay, standard 4-way. Here's a 5-way. Whoa, I don't know why, but the connections look a little bit big to me. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. I don't think anything else in here is different. And I had a look at the laser stuff. When I did this, when I put this down, I put that down, unless I did this wrong. It's not changing in size. So you guys remember with like the previous like laser thing, or the previous laser design, the steering optics would gradually get bigger. Not these. Okay, I literally did not know this. The armored and the standard laser optics work together. Okay, that's honestly really, really nice to know. Because, well, one thing, I don't think I mentioned this on camera, but one thing I'm planning on doing is having 5 different types of craft. And they're going to be each using their own dedicated type of weapon. And I'm planning on using frame cannons, advanced cannons, missiles, lasers, and particle cannons. Mainly because, like, well, I know my way around advanced cannons and missiles. Because, like, I have the missile fleet and I also have the old Gatler fleet. And same again, like, these are using missiles. So I know my way around them. But with regards of the other weaponry, like crane cannons and stuff, like, I do have a, or there was like a singular boat to go along with the missile fleet and stuff. And that used a crane cannon, but I never really like explored any further, especially with the other types of weapons. So that's one thing I'd like to be able to do, is to explore further into those regions. Because like I said, it's something that I never really explored. And for as much as I love like missiles and advanced cannons in this game, I essentially, okay, I'm gonna be honest. For as much as I love missiles, I also love Gatling guns, or miniguns as their names are also called. They're really freaking cool. So, and like with the Gatler fleet, as the name implies, that's literally what I did. I made a fleet of aircraft instead of, it is literally the missile fleet, the old missile fleet. And instead of using missiles, they use rapid fire advanced cannons, which, yeah, they had a rather, well, I mean, the fire rate wasn't the fastest, but they were able to sustain it for a long period of time. I believe like the fastest one that I had was what? Well, to be honest, I haven't actually tested them, which probably on my part. But the fastest firing advanced cannon that I made was probably what? 120 or 240 rounds a minute, which, I mean, like I said, it's not all that fast, but it is it's easily sustainable. And plus, like, if you have 2 or 4 rounds come at you at a second, yeah, that's kind of nuts. And I do plan on making more aircraft, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing what I did before and using the same type of aircraft, much like these, or make completely like different dedicated aircrafts for like the weapons that they have. Because I mean, for as easy as it would be for me to just swap the weapons out for these types of aircrafts, much like what I did with the previous fleets, I would honestly like to try to make like different types of aircraft as well. Like this one here, like, well, this is the whole missile fleet. But say for like the advanced cannon ones, I'd like them like to be basically look like they're something from like the military. Because that's the type of thing that comes to mind when I think of the military, like machine guns, like it would be light, heavy machine guns, Gatling guns, stuff like that. And so, like, that's the type of stuff that, like I said, I would like to go with. And if any of you guys are wondering, yes, all of the previously mentioned aircraft, both the missile fleet and I believe even the Gatling fleet, are up on the Steam Workshop. Though I have not touched them since I got a new computer, so they might be broken. I don't know. One thing I will say is that they are not resource efficient. Or at least they are resource efficient one way, but they're not going to be all that useful, especially since that the centralized resource is been removed. Because I had them built specifically for centralized resources, not for localized. And speaking of localized, one thing that I've been thinking of doing, which the more that I think about it, it seems like a kind of a no-brainer. But I might have 2 extra unarmed ships, and one of them is going to be a repair ship that is only going to be useful when a fight is over. Like, I'm probably gonna put a few repair tentacles on it that only become active when there's no enemies in the area, so to make it fair. And I might also make a cargo ship, like something to like transport cargo around. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking this. Now I'll do the same thing over here. And that one, like I said, as I said, like that one's going to be specifically used for carrying cargo. And like I mentioned, like both of those aircraft are not going to have any weapons on them at all. They're going to be made to suit their purpose. And one thing I might do is with the repair craft, I'll give that enough resources so it can actually repair stuff. I'll probably give that like a couple of cargo crates, like the real big ones, just so it can like hold enough resources to have everything repaired. But I'm not 100% sure how much I'm actually gonna need. Alright, that's gonna do it this time, guys. Made pretty good progress today and found some new things I didn't even know about, like this, for instance. I didn't even know this. This is something. Oh, that's cool. That's what I want to show you guys. My face is covering it. Yeah, if you press X on any block of your creation now, you can actually select which faction you want it spawned in for, which is pretty cool. Wait. Oh, okay. So anyway, guys, raise the like button from the depths if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and ring a bell if you guys want to see more stuff like this. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys. Oh, for as much as I like the Gemini, I think this one might be something a bit better. I don't know. There's something about this. This kind of make me like this a bit more than that one. I'm not sure why. And yeah, this section here, this might annoy some of you people that have OCD, but I didn't spawn this in upside down after using the prefab option. Actually built backwards. So guys, watch. If I put this here, you get the beam facing towards the front. And if I go with this one, beam is facing towards the back. Oh my lord. Oh god, there's things that I don't do. Bloody hell.